Good morning, everyone. Saturday is here. Love the weekend, as I'm sure you do. Still tired, but that's okay. I want to do this. I'm excited about some new products that I want to share with you. I want to tell you a little bit about my sale, and then there's two other shirts I just want to tell you a little briefly about kind of how they're going to shake out this week. So to start off, I want to show you just a couple of things. I've got my tribute hat back. So this hat was probably one of my best sellers from the beginning. Actually, if you remember, it came out with a gray one. I had a gray and a black. So the black did really well. So I brought that back. I've brought it back a few times, but this time I ordered more. So it should be in the lineup for a while. Snapback. And what's really nice about this hat is it has a snapback, but also a flex fit. So it's got these elastic bands that run on the inside, which I really love because I got a big melon. So I love this hat. So that's that one. And then I have the tribute in the black and gold. I've got new stock of that one again. Actually, I'm wearing that one right now. So I've got new stock of it. Same thing. It's a flex fit on the sides, but then it's a snapback on the back. So a really cool hat, all black as well, with the tribute in the gold. And some of you might be wondering why gold. Well, that gold is from my original tribute. When it first came out in, I think it was 2016, it was just available in gold on a gray hoodie. Some of you might have that. I sold a lot of those because that's the only one I carried. So, it just stuck with me. So that's why it's gold. So those are the two tribute flat brims. This one here is kind of neat. Looks like the same, right? Looks like the same hat, but it's not. This is a mesh back, which is pretty cool. I've actually never carried them. I've never sold them. So I'm excited about it. I've been wearing this one as well. So this is a snapback, mesh back, flat brim. Really nice hat, nice and light, but just a nice structured hat, flat brim for those of you who like flat brims. So that's the flat brim on the tribute update. And then I've got a new hat. It's same graphic, new colorways. I've tried a couple of things here with this one, and this is a trucker. This is the tribute trucker, and what I really like about this one is just how the colors all come together. So this is so it's the black and gold logo on a charcoal and a black snapback. So that's the hat there, and this is just a really comfortable hat. But just visually, I know the video, and you can't really tell in the video, but visually it's just a really strong hat. I really like this one. So that is the tribute trucker, and that's on my website now for sale. And then I went with the same colorways. This one's been on my site for a little while, but I just want to just let you know it's still there. This is the Strength and Courage hat. I love this one, probably one of my favorites, just because I got a personal story in there. So I really love this one. And so same colors again, charcoal with black, mesh back with the snapback, and a curved brim. So really love how these colors come together on these two hats. So that's the story there. Before I forget, I just realized of all my hats that are for sale right now, the one that's on sale is this one. So 25% off the tribute flat brim. So this one's on sale. I think it's 29 bucks right now. So those are my hats. My flag. So a little while ago, probably midsummer, I put up on my website that I'm selling a flag, but I never really shared much about it. So I want to do that now. I've always been a fan of shop flags, but I've never been able to find one that I like that speaks to me. So I made my own. So here it is here. I'm just going to grab it. Just give me one sec. I could have edited out that space, but forget it. So here's the flag. So it's black with the flying mask at the top, and then my script logo at the bottom. And it's a really nice size. It's 2 feet wide, 3 feet tall. So 2 feet by 3 feet, and it's got the eyelets at the top, so it hangs vertically. And yeah, I've always wanted to make one, so I did. And they're on my website now, and they just ship like this. So if you only order this, it just comes in, it'll just be shipped to you in an envelope. So I really like that. So that hangs up in my garage, just right over there. So that is my flag. Couple of things on 2 shirts I wanted to mention. The 2-pad stack. So I haven't had all sizes available for a little while. I know it's been a bit of a wait for you, and my apologies for that. But they are arriving on Wednesday. So they're not here now, but they're on my website now. So you can actually go to my website, vintagegoalie.ca, and you can order your 2-pad stack. All sizes are available on my website. They arrive Wednesday, and they'll probably ship out to you on Thursday because they get here Wednesday afternoon, and I'm going to go through them, and then they'll go out Thursday. In addition to that shirt is the classics. If you remember, it was a gray, charcoal gray shirt, and it just said Vintage Goalie in script across the front. That one also arrives on Wednesday and will ship out on Thursday if you decide to purchase it. This shirt here, my Pioneers and Legends, it's also on sale right now, and so you can check that one out. I don't have, I'll tell you a little bit about my sale. It's not for all products, it's for a bunch of them. It's 25% off, and the sale is going to run until Thursday evening. Actually, you know what? It'll be Friday morning by the time I wrap everything up, so forget that. Friday morning is when the sale expires, so place your order late Thursday, and your orders, and the sale will expire on Friday, and then orders will go out next week. So that's the story there. Last thing I want to share with you is a new shirt that I worked on, and I've had this one actually here for a little while. I haven't launched it. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just every shirt that comes in, I'm not always just so quick to put it out there. It takes me through sort of this kind of a thing I go through. I'm like, am I ready to do this? Am I ready to let that shirt out? So I had to give this one some thought. This is called the coat of arms. So I've always been a coat of arms enthusiast. There's something really cool about, like, as you know, I'm a graphics guy. I love design elements, and I love telling stories through the design. And that's why I love coat of arms. Like this shirt, this is a perfect example. There's a little stories in this one, and the coat of arms is the same. Actually, if you go to my website now, you'll see it there, and I have a description of what all the elements mean. So here it is here. Sorry, you're probably wondering, like, Matt, stop talking, just share the shirt. So there it is there. It's on the back. So on the front we have the Vintage Goalie in script, and on the back we have the coat of arms. So we've got eagle's wings because I love eagles. It's on my flying mask as well, but I love birds of prey, raptors. I think they're just super cool. Someday I'd love to get into the, what do they call it? Falconry. Love that stuff. I love the birds of prey. They're super cool. So that's where the wings come in. And then we've got 3 masks at the top. The central one is a current mask with the VG in it. It represents today's goalie, and then it's flanked by 2 older style looking masks. They're sort of my own creation. They're not they're not of any mask that's out there, just sort of my own out of my head. A simplified mask. And then we have the shield in the center, and the shield's kind of obvious as a goalie, so it represents our armor and us being the last line of defense. Then there's a stitch line all around the shield, and the stitch line represents just the fact that I really try to go out of my way to make sure every product is made well. I like to have details. I like to have things done well and done right. So that just kind of represents me and kind of how I care about what I do. And then we've got the flying mask in the center, and then 2 goalie sticks, which represent full right and regular, 2 different types of goalies. And then we have the maple leaves, which represent Vintage Goalie as a Canadian brand, of course. And then the Roman numeral at the bottom there is 2014, when Vintage Goalie started, and then the number 1 at the bottom, very bottom, which represents the number of all goalies back in the day. They all wore number 1. So that's the story on the coat of arms. I didn't order a lot of these. I only ordered a handful. just to see how they do. I always try to maintain and manage my stock well. So that's the story on that shirt. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I covered the hats, I covered the flag, I covered those 2 shirts that are arriving on Wednesday. Is there anything else? I don't think so. Any questions, comments, anything, let me know, of course. You know, and just as an aside, thank you very much for all your support. I really, I mean, I love, you know, engaging with you guys, you know, and it's not so much the product. I mean, I love making this and I love getting this out to you, but I just love connecting with you guys. I'm messaging you guys, different people through Vintage Goalie every day. You're asking me questions. I'm asking you questions a lot of the times and asking, you know, just how you're doing and all that. And I enjoy that. It's a really, the goalie community is a real special one. I know I say that all the time, but it really is. Some really nice people out there who are always kind of looking out for each other, especially those who are the collectors and the enthusiasts. And, oh, I found this, check it out. What do you think? Oh, I have a question about this strap. Do you think that came from this? You know, there's all that stuff going on, and it's really, really cool and really fun. So really love what I do. And I really love being part of the union, the goalie union. It's very cool. And now we're seeing, you know, at the end of August, we're seeing all the new, you know, graphics that are coming out for the new hockey year. So that's cool and exciting too. Lots of new products coming out. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.